Silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, Scaramouche. We gotten ourselves into here.
This right here. Hey y'all!
Love at First Song here. This is a video series all about people that are in love with music. They come and tell their story about how they have fallen in love with this thing called music and how it's gotten to where they are today. So,
today we have Cameron Mudflaps. Is it Gillispie or Gillispie?
People say it wrong all the time. I really don't
Do they?
care.
Like, we've been friends for a long time, and I've always wondered exactly.
I've thought about changing it to something very generic, just to like.
it's Gillispie, isn't it?
It's Gillispie.
See?
I said Gillispie on
Gillispie. That's
Instagram
that's
video
what it is.
once.
Cameron, our very talented friend, is here today. He has worked with, let's see, artists such as Cody Barnett, Chris Jones, Mike McClure, Jacob Beasley.
White
He
Lighters, who
is
just featured
White
the
Lighters.
last episode. Yeah.
Co-founder of Mental Media. He records all of the awesomeness that goes around in Oklahoma. So we decided to have him on today to tell the story.
Yeah, thanks for having me, ladies.
I know, you dressed up.
I told you I was going to bring the suit. You
Looking-
guys had the fur.
Looking fly as I know. I didn't meet the standard, so.
It's okay, I'm picking it up for you today.
Okay, Cameron, so we want to know, obviously you know the theme of this video series. We want to know how you fell in love with music and why you're doing what you're doing with Mental Media. You know, all the cool crap.
Sure.
No, it's not crap, it's good stuff. But
And let me ask this, did you fall in love with the music or did you fall in love with this side from behind the camera first?
Oh. There we go. See, I fell in love with making videos. I fell in love with that in high school. And then that was my major in college. Got out of college, started working on movies, commercials, all this kind of stuff in the city. Traveling back and forth from little old town Ada. She just spilled wine on herself.
don't look.
Driving up from the little old town Ada to try to make the Hollywood dream happen in Oklahoma. And after almost 3 years of that, there was a future in it, but I really wasn't. The work isn't steady. It's not like you have a full-time job. You work like contract labor. So
like
you
all
work
of the other
your ass-
musicians that
yeah.
have side jobs?
It's like you work your ass off for a month and then you don't know what's next. So
And then you get raked in taxes at the beginning of the next year.
yeah. Well, we paid, all those places paid taxes. It was,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah. I make sure that happens. No.
What was your
So-
first like full-time gig?
You mean like my first like commercial or anything? I did an internship on this short film called Running Deer. It was okay. It was a learning experience. I'd never been on a set before, which is strange because a lot of the people that work in the film industry here all graduated from either OU or UCO or OCU, or like especially OCCC has a big film program in the state of Oklahoma.
I didn't know that.
And yeah, it's like really big. If I would have known that, I would have went there. But poor me. But worked on that. Then I got another internship right after that, just because I liked it so much. I didn't not say I liked it, but I wanted it so bad that I was like, I got to keep doing this to go network with people. I got on a film project called The Posthuman Project, and met these two ladies, Wendy and Cherie. And if you guys watch this, shout out to Wendy and Cherie. I love them to this day. I talk to Cherie a lot. Wendy, I need to come give you a hug. And they just kind of took me under their wing. So I did that for 2 years. Worked on a lot of cool stuff, from like Nike commercials to like multi-million-dollar movies.
And
It's
what
great.
was your role in that?
That's
Like
awesome.
anything from lighting to getting
You know what's
like
funny?
ham sandwiches?
Yes.
You have
So-
to do
Was
that.
this all for, you said internships, so a lot of people when they do internships, it's
I did
completely
two.
free labor.
Yeah. I did 2 internships, and then that led me to getting paid the first time.
Were you working other jobs during these internships to try to like make your way and keep it going?
I was in school.
Okay.
And working, I graduated in 3.5 years. Could have done it in 3, but I took 24 hours one semester and went binge drinking on finals week.
Jeez.
And missed my government test that was online. So I had to take another semester.
Government screwed me over too.
Awful
Yep.
class.
Because I was doing that, started a program at ECU called the Paper Lantern Lounge, which still kind of runs today, which does music stuff.
Okay.
And
That's
we
awesome.
bring an artist in and record like a live, like 45-minute show.
Really?
Play. Yeah.
That's really cool.
And I did
so
that.
you were doing Coco and Darla before.
No, not. We would do a little bit of interview, but nobody would be on camera but the artist.
Okay.
And it was mostly probably like 5 or 6 songs, like straight, like.
Damn, 5 or 6 songs.
Yeah, each episode
That's
was
awesome.
about 35 to 45 minutes. At the time, it was only one person was allowed to take that class. Like, I invented a class through one of my professors. It's like,
He did.
I want to do this. If you're not going to give me credit, like, I'm going to do it anyway, but I'd rather you give me credit because I'm going to bust my on it. And so she made that class for me. And now it's like multiple people are in, like 4 people like handle that now. And it was just me back in the day.
I think you should be getting paid by the university, honestly.
I don't know about that.
Created a course. They're making money off of you, Cameron.
You're losing money right now.
If
So
they're not making any money off of that, but if they did, they can donate it to the Samantha Dillahay to a scholarship fund, which is the teacher that made that course, who passed away 3 years ago from ovarian cancer.
You're gonna make Coco cry.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, Cameron has one of the biggest hearts that I've ever met. He still takes his grandmother to dinner on Sundays.
Yeah, how do you think I maintain my status in the will?
Sorry, Grandma.
Sorry, Merlene.
Mimi.
I call mine, you know.
Everybody's got a grandma name.
He does, everybody.
It's because my grandma didn't want to be called grandma.
Well, where do you think
I have one
Coco
like
came
that.
from? I mean,
Oh.
obviously a drunken night at the Blue Bonnet, but I didn't want to be like an old grandma. I'm like, I'm Coco.
You don't have
Yeah.
any grandkids?
Not yet, but I never wanted to be grandma.
I mean, it's around that time. You never know. It could be not for you, but people are having them young these days. So, wait, no. That's not.
Kind of true, though.
She has a point.
God.
She
I
does
mean,
have
but
a
for
point.
real,
And
there's
TV did
people
make a
having
show
children
called
that
16 and
shouldn't
Pregnant.
have children, and now they're rich.
Teen mom.
Yeah, teen.
You know what?
Sure.
If I'd have made that much money off of a TV show, I'd have had a kid at 16.
Me too, dude. Just
Popping them out. Be like, yeah, Kyle, let's pop another one out, even though we hate each other. And
No,
TV's paying
it's a
us.
vagina, not a clown car. Let's
Unless you're Amish. And
wow.
So,
Holy
after your internship,
So I internship, worked on a bunch. I was anything from a PA to a key set PA to a couple of times I got the first AD. It's almost like a
assistant
manager.
director.
Yeah, that has a big name, but like it's not what people think it is. You're really just a people mover and making sure people stay on track. What else?
I just want you to scoot closer,
You want me to
Cameron.
scoot
I
in?
do, because I want to see your face. There it is.
What?
beautiful
Cameron.
Cameron face.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So when did Mental Media start, and where were
So-
you right before that?
Let me go back a little bit. So it started with Paper Lantern Lounge. Like, I loved music, and I wanted to showcase the talent in Oklahoma. And there really wasn't anything but Chevy Showcase, which doesn't happen anymore. And I was like, I want to do something like that. I don't have any money, but I have this studio and the equipment from the college. Like, we're going to do it here. And try to do it as best as we could at like 19, 20 years old.
Right.
And fast forward after I got not totally out of film, but like right as I was about to get out and get a real job as an editor, I've busted to the point where I don't have to do something I hate for my day job.
Right.
Fair.
And as well as do that on the side too. But my buddy Jared was kind of managing and like booking and like doing a bunch of stuff for Dylan Stewart and the Eulogist. He was like, we shot a Kickstarter for them, and they raised like $12,000 or like $10,000, like something like that.
Dang.
And he was like, let's just do this like full, like let's start doing this like on the side type of thing. And I was like, all right, cool. It's not like I'm doing anything else right now. Let's do it. And brought our friend Rankin on at some point when we started filming our own stuff for us type of thing.
Such as like
Turkey Creek takes,
yes.
and like the one take sessions, which like one take sessions at that point were like you have to pay us because that's like a lot of work. But and then it progressed slowly but surely, got more people working with us, and steadily started increasing like what we charge for stuff, because at first we weren't charging anything because you really can't at the very beginning, because nobody, like, you haven't made
Right.
so you have to prove yourself like in anything.
the Turkey
Do
Creek
what
sessions.
they do best.
Those are some of my favorite. Like, they're so raw, just individual with the artist, but God, I think that was the first time that I was just like, man, these guys are really good.
I mean, honestly, if you think about the artists that Mental Media is helping,
Let's just name drop for a minute.
There's a
Mental
lot.
Media. I know.
I mean, really, just the
There's
stuff in Guthrie
over
recently.
almost 300 plus videos on it.
Yeah, you guys are doing
On our
incredible things in the videos. I mean, the White Lighters video recently has been incredible. And even that one, I mean, that's been a big one lately, but like the Guthrie sessions that you guys did.
So yeah, we ran into a snafu with those because our audio guy, like, his laptop went about the middle of December, and so he finally got a new computer. So those should have been released before this, but like that's
it happens, man.
That's a
But we-
good time. I mean,
yeah, but it's like it was fine. Like personally, I was ready for a break, just from like coming home and working every day. Yeah.
What better time than the holidays to have a holiday?
And so
It's gonna be worth it one day.
It's pretty and color coded. Mine is.
Mine is. A bunch of alarms going off, and I don't know what the hell's going on.
I have labels at the top. They're like purple, military.
I've gotten more
blue.
organized this year than I ever have in my life. Like,
You have to be organized.
And was it because of the level of your... I would have a seizure right now if I was epileptic.
so say this again. All right.
It's because you're so
Nothing.
busy. Because you're so
What?
good.
No, what
That's
I
why your
said was
schedule's so intense.
that... Did it force you to become more organized because you had so many people that were trying to get on your schedule that you're like, okay, I've got to get my together?
No, it was more of when I moved to the city, I left my job, which was, it paid great. It was like, it wasn't the best for me, but it was like a great job.
Right.
Like I have minor ill wills against them.
Right. I understand that.
I quit my job. Like, just quit. Just walked out with no other job and moved to the city. Said, me and my little cat. And I'm like, we're gonna make it.
Did that last August, man.
That's when I did it. That's August.
We were in the same boat.
Yep.
I mean, I was unemployed for like
within
4 months after that.
within,
but-
I
Still working for
was
the man.
I was supposed to be out of my house at the end of July, and I found an apartment 3 days after, and luckily my old landlord let me stay in that house and move out like over the course of like that first week of July. And then within 3 days of being up there and finding a place, I got a job.
Nice.
I think that's the way it works, though.
Lucky.
Like, when something is meant to be, doors just open.
I don't even know if it was that, or if it was just like, for me personally, I was never going to quit I was never going to go look for another job. I was too comfortable.
Really?
Yeah. Because the work wasn't that hard. The pay was great. Tons of like time off. Get to work with like whatever you want to gear-wise, and it was just like, why ever leave?
That made that sudden change, though?
Well, because
Comfortable's dangerous.
Yeah.
Don't get stuck.
that's the thing. You get stuck, and you
Right,
don't.
but there had to be a moment that you were like, okay, I'm done. I feel like everyone
There
has
was
a defining
multiple
moment.
of them.
Really?
Yeah, it was just like, and more internal for it's like, I need to go find a job. Well, it's like, why? I was just lazy. I just really got lazy.
Right.
Which is what you do when you get content. You get
Right.
lazy.
You gain 30 pounds in 3 years, and you you know, you get content and you stop wanting to like excel.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my thing, is like, if I stay here any longer, like, this is gonna be a waste.
Right.
And like, I can either retire here and be okay with that and not go try to chase the dream, or I can walk the out of here.
I hope that you like
I did
shrieked
not.
when you walked out, or
Like
pushed
I
things
said,
up
a
a
defining
desk.
I did
moment
not.
in my
I submitted my
life
2
right here.
weeks with strongly worded but yet very cordial, and cleaned out my office slowly but surely over the next 2 weeks. And
I respect that, but I still wish
Mhm.
that you had stripped and shrieked through the office.
you can't come out of the gate thinking you're going to be hot. I think in order to succeed in anything, you have to like know you're doing a great job, but know you can always do better, and constantly be striving to do better. It just in anything, but especially for me, and I think that's where somebody's passion comes into it, is you've got to find what you love to do and that you want to be great at, and that you're willing to do whatever it takes to be the best at that.
There we
There's
go.
a
This is
certain-
the whole point.
yeah.
Right here.
Minus
Passion.
Mine is like there's a level, like a certain level of humility that comes
Yeah.
with trying to succeed and accomplish a dream. You have to say, okay, yeah, we did awesome on the last one, but how can we make it better the next time around?
But what's gonna treat you like a dirty whore if you're not willing to go past missionary?
Oh shit.
I smell sex and candy here. Who's that lounging in
my
chair? Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Yeah, mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah.
See, I have no problem acting a fool on camera, you know why?